Hey guys, long time no see. My name is Sicsen, or Shane, and today I'm going to be doing a 6 months on testosterone update for you. So I kind of procrastinated on this, and now it's a little bit closer to 7 months on testosterone than it is to 6 months, but I'm just still gonna try to make this video, and then I'll probably procrastinate on the 7 months one, so you know, it all works out in the end. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of recently just got over a sickness, so if my voice sounds a little weird, then that's why. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't do a 5 months on testosterone video, and that was partially because I was procrastinating on making it, and partially because I didn't really feel like there was enough content to really talk about, because from 4 to 5 months on T, I didn't notice much of a difference, honestly. I guess that's why I didn't make a video. I kind of wish that I did now, because like, I don't know, I could look back and see my progression and my thoughts every month, but if I miss 1 month, then I guess it doesn't really matter. I think what matters most is, like, you know, the first month, and then 6 months, which is half a year, which is what I'm doing now, and then a year, 2 years, whatnot. So also, yes, I did get a haircut, and that was kind of because I tried cutting my own hair, and I don't know why I keep letting myself do this, because every time I try cutting my own hair, I just end up, you know, hating it and then actually going to get a haircut. So like, I don't know why I just constantly try to fix my own hair by myself, because it doesn't work. So yeah, I tried cutting my own hair, didn't really like it, and then I ended up buzzing it with the help of my girlfriend, and it was basically just like the same length all around my whole head, and I was like, okay, well, now I feel like I have to go get the sides and back shaved so that it looks a little bit more masculine, so that's what I did, and that's how I ended up with this hair, and it's a lot short. Oh, I should probably turn that off. It's a lot shorter than what I'm used to, but it's not like the first time that I've ever shaved my head or anything, so I don't really mind it. I'm probably gonna let it grow out again to what it was before, but I don't mind this look either. I think it's pretty masculine, so it's kind of validating in a way. I don't know. But yeah, so before I get started, let me just do the voice comparison. So this is what I sounded like pre-testosterone.
Hey guys, my name is Sicsen, welcome to my newest video.
This is my voice 1 month on testosterone. Hi, my name is Shane, and this is my voice 2 months on testosterone.
This is my voice 3 months on testosterone. This is my voice 4 months on testosterone.
This is my voice 5 months on testosterone.
And this is my voice 6 months on testosterone. So I feel like my voice has kind of reached like a plateau when it comes to getting lower, but I don't really mind that, because I feel like, you know, like the first 3-4 months is when it really sees that dramatic drop, and then I think then it, like, over the next couple months to years, it gradually gets lower, but it's much more slow than it was before. So I'm like okay with that. I'm okay with the way that my voice sounds now. Obviously, yes, I would like it to be deeper, but if it were to stay like this, I wouldn't mind either. I just feel like it also has something to do with the way that I, you know, speak to begin with, because like, you know, pre-testosterone, I didn't really speak from my chest the way that I'm trying to now. I spoke from like the upper half of my throat, I guess. It's kind of hard to explain, but like, I basically, in order to sound less nasally as a guy, I had to kind of reteach myself the way to speak. And I think that's the reason why a lot of trans guys have trouble when they go on testosterone with their voice sounding very nasally and high-pitched. And I think it's just because the way we were, you know, conditioned to speak as women. I don't know why I am so hot, but like, I'm on a fire right now, and I don't think I have a fever, because like I mean I had a fever the last couple days, but I think I'm getting better, or at least I thought I was, because I can like breathe through my nose, but I don't know what it is, but I'm like sweating, which is also another side effect that has not gone away, and I've noticed that since probably the first month on testosterone, and I just have always been the kind of person who was cold before testosterone, like all the time, but now that I've been on testosterone, I'm the complete opposite. Did a complete 180, and I'm always hot. I'm always that guy who's rolling down the window when it's like 30 degrees out, because I mean, like, it's so weird. It's such a drastic difference for me. Like, yeah, I'm sitting here in short sleeves and t-shirt right next to my window, and it's a single pane window, so like all the freezing air comes in right around here. So it's pretty cold right where I'm sitting, but I'm still like on fire for some reason. I don't know. My girlfriend calls me her personal space heater, which is, you know, kind of funny, but also kind of true. Anyway, so I have been taking a picture of myself every single day since I started testosterone, and I've showed you my like progression every month up until now. So this is how I looked like when I first started testosterone up until 6 months on T. And I know that my hair looks different 6 months on T because I only cut my hair like a couple days ago, and my 6 months on T was a little while ago, but yeah, we're gonna ignore that. So let's talk about other changes, shall we? With my hair, I haven't really noticed anything different. I think like there might be some slight hair loss, or like at least my hairline getting a little bit more squared off, but I don't know. I haven't noticed like a huge difference, which is fine with me because I don't want to like end up losing all my hair. That would suck. But I feel like my eyebrows have just been getting thicker and thicker, and I've been, you know, periodically kind of cleaning them up with tweezers and cutting them when they get too long. So I've been trying to keep them somewhat maintained without them actually looking like they've been maintained regularly, I guess. Facial hair has been coming in a lot more. As you can see, you can probably tell that I've been like growing out my mustache a little bit more, and I know that it kind of looks like grody right now because it hasn't really been able to grow in fully. And for some reason, the hair on my upper lip is different from the hair on my chin. Like the hair on my chin is much more thick and more coarse, but for some reason the hair on my upper lip is like more soft and wispy, and I'm not sure like why that is, but it's probably just gonna take some time for it to grow in more thick. So I'm just letting it grow because I've been keeping my mustache shaved for the past like couple months, but I decided, you know, like, why not just let it all grow? And like, obviously I've been keeping it trimmed. Like, I keep it trimmed right around here so that I don't like, you know, have a neck beard, but also I've been getting like quite a lot of hair on the side, like on the jawline and kind of coming up here. So that's been coming in slowly but surely, and that's also kind of wispy and not like, you know, my chin hair. And I'm not really sure why my chin hair has started growing in so quickly. Like I had chin hair before I even started testosterone, so that's probably why. Like I had a couple like, you know, thick, coarse, wiry hairs on my chin. So like I know that's really not normal for like people who are born female, but happened to me. So I think that's probably why I have so much chin hair now, and why I'm probably gonna have a lot of facial hair, because I also do have some thick hairs like on my face right here that are growing in. For some reason, mostly on this side. I'm not sure why. Like I don't know why sometimes facial hair grows in uneven, like on each side, but that's kind of happening to me and I don't really dig it. But yeah, I've been shaving the hair on my cheeks anyway because like it's just like a couple of hairs here and there, so it doesn't really connect to anything. Also face-wise, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been getting like considerably more acne, but I mean honestly, that was just something that I knew was gonna happen. Like it's something that is obviously gonna happen when you go on testosterone, because you're, you know, injecting a hormone that creates more sebum on your face, which is like oil. So you're getting more oil on your face. I noticed my face getting a lot more oily when I first started, and now, you know, I'm getting some hormonal acne like on my jawline around here, you know, like here and there on my chin mostly, but it's something that I was prepared for, and I knew that it was going to happen. And I actually talked about that in the video that I made pre-T, that talked about what I was scared of when starting testosterone, because like, you know, I went through acne going through my first puberty and I hated it. It was a really huge insecurity of mine, and it still is, but like I think I've gotten to the point where it doesn't matter as much to me, because like I know that it's not something that I can control. I know that a lot of people struggle with acne, and like, you know, I'm doing everything that I can do to try and keep it under control and possibly reduce it. And so like, you know, maybe further down the line, if I figure out something that helps, then I'll make a video about it, because I know that a lot of trans guys also, you know, like deal with this, with getting acne like, you know, 5 or 6 months into their testosterone treatment, and it's normal. So I'm not really too worried about it, because like I think about like, would I rather have no acne but have none of the effects of testosterone, or would I rather be a man with some acne? Like, I mean, it's not even really a question. So like, speaking of acne, I also have it like on my shoulders and my back and chest, like, you know, here and there. So it's not fun. It's kind of an inconvenience, but it's not like the end of the world either. I mean, it's a side effect. Everyone knows that it's a side effect caused by testosterone, so it's just kind of like something that you have to wait out, I guess. I feel like my neck has gotten thicker. Like, you know, I take a picture of myself every single day. So like, looking at the picture that I took when I first started testosterone, I felt like my neck was a lot thinner before I started hormones, because I don't know if it was actually caused by hormones or caused by me like working out, because I have been working out a little bit here and there if I'm not sick. But yeah, that is something that I've noticed, and I've also noticed noticed my face getting thicker. I don't know, like I've noticed that my face has been getting a little bit more puffy, which is also a side effect that I've heard of with testosterone, because for the first like, I don't know, like 6 months-ish to a year maybe, your face like experiences water retention, which is basically like, you know, self-explanatory. It's when your face holds more water, making it look more puffy. And so I think that's what's going on with me right now. And I'm pretty sure eventually, like after a certain amount of time, then that stops and then your face kind of like sinks in more. So I'm basically just waiting for that part to happen with my face sinking in more. But it's not like a huge deal, I guess. It just makes me look a little bit more beefy. It's okay, I'm rolling with the punches. Chest update. I am almost 6 months post-op with my top surgery. So I have to like lean back, but this is what the scars look like right now. I also have pictures on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's at Sicsen. So if you want to like keep more up to date with me, because I post there a lot more than I do on YouTube. So let's talk about muscles. So like I said, I have been going to the gym a little bit more frequently. I've been trying to go at least 3 or 4 times a week if I can. I actually recently started my spring semester in school, so that's kind of messing with my schedule a little bit, but I'm trying to be consistent with everything. So I've been mostly working on bulking up. So I've been trying to, you know, eat more so that I can have more muscle mass. And I don't know how well that's working out, because, you know, I'm not like a personal trainer. I'm not an expert with this kind of stuff, but I do think that I have been getting more muscle than months past. So this is what my arm looks like right now. It's not huge, but I feel like it is bigger than it was pre-T, obviously. And of course, testosterone does help with building muscle, but don't think that just because you're going on testosterone, you're gonna all of a sudden like have these huge muscles without doing anything. Like you do have to go to the gym and work out and stuff, but it just comes a little bit easier. As for body hair, I haven't really noticed a huge change in body hair. Like I don't really have that much more hair on like my stomach or my, actually I do have one hair on my chest. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. There's this one hair on my chest. It's been there for like a good probably month or 2 now, and I don't know why it's the only one there, but it's just like this one random hair that's like black and wiry, and it seems like it would be like a hair on your head or something, but it's there, it's attached to my chest, and it's the only one there. So that's a little weird. That might be some foreshadowing for some, you know, future chest hair, which I would not be opposed to. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really had that much more hair. Like I mean, I'm pretty hairy to begin with. I was hairy to begin with, so of course I have hairy legs, but like I feel like my arm hair hasn't like changed at all since I've gone on T. It may have changed a little bit, but like not really a noticeable amount. So I don't know why that is, because I expected myself to be much hairier at this point, since like, you know, I'm such a hairy guy and I already have facial hair and everything. But you know, it's okay. I don't really mind the fact that I'm not as hairy as I thought it would be, because I feel like for like a regular guy standard, I am pretty normal in terms of hair. I just thought that I would be like extremely hairy, which, so I guess I'm like a little bit thankful that I'm not like super hairy, but then again, we're only 6 months in. I feel like bottom growth has also come to a standstill, because I really haven't noticed any change in that particular aspect since probably like the first couple months of testosterone. And I think that's actually normal, because I think that changes, that's one of the first changes that happens, and then after a while, like the change happens, and then it doesn't really change anymore like further down the line, or if it does, then it's very slow. Kind of like the same thing as the voice. So emotional changes, I guess, you know, emotionally I've been like okay, but like at the same time, my dysphoria, my bottom dysphoria has just been, you know, gradually getting worse and worse. And I think that's because, you know, I've had top surgery, I am on testosterone, so I pass as a male, but like the only thing that is just really undeniably female about me, and I know that's not necessarily true, that's just how I, you know, like think of myself, and I know the only thing about me that is just like completely biologically female is the fact that I don't have male genitalia. And bottom surgery is very complicated. I do want to look into at least like what options are open for me because I do want bottom surgery and it's just like such a complicated process, so I'm not really excited about that. And speaking of the process, I'm also in the process of changing my name legally finally, and that took me a long ass time because I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it actually is, but honestly it's just a lot of paperwork, and you know there's fees as well, which kind of sucks, but you know it's forever, so I probably should have gotten on that a little bit sooner because I'm turning 21 in like a couple months and I have a feeling that it's not going to be changed legally by then. So if I go to the bar or something and I have to show my ID, they're going to be like, what? But anyway, that's about it for my testosterone updates 6 months in. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.